Good evening or good morning, students. So whenever you're watching this video, so this myself Jagdish. So I am mentoring the backlog students of 21-22 scheme or whichever scheme you belong to. So this channel name is Electronic C's. Before watching this video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel so everyone will be beneficial. So upcoming you will be getting more passing package videos and EC related content, so many of the things. So we are now looking on the M4 passing package. So as you are preparing for mathematics M4, so you should be knowing what to prepare and what not to prepare in the examination. So from the module 1, so you have to learn the derivation of Cauchy-Riemann equation in Cartesian form. Ade dou v by dou x is equivalent to dou u by dou y adana prove madadana. So you have to learn. So you have to learn that. So state and prove the integral formula. So in this two derivations, so both can come or anyone will be coming in the examination for sure for 7 marks. Okay. So prove. So next what they will be asking you is the analytic function concept. So practice one or two, three problems. Just have taken an example. So analytic function, when the f of z is equal to sine z, something they will give in the question. So f of z is equal to sine z, f of z is equal to cos z. So f of z is equal to 1 plus x square. So E is analytic. So analytic andre it should satisfy the CR equation. So after you find that, so you have to find its derivative. So that is the meaning of analytic function. So next, Milne-Thomson method is very much important. There are some steps which you need to follow that it should satisfy the CR equation. Then you will find out the differential operator. So, and you will be lastly integrating and you will be getting your answer. So, so that is the procedure for the Milne-Thomson method. So do follow the first 4 to 5 problems of the notes. So you will be in a good way to solve. So then they will be giving you evaluate the integral part, that is the integration of dz divided by z square minus 4. So in that partial fraction method, so completing the square method, so everything you should be knowing. So in order to solve this concepts, so just learn if you want, if you are aiming for module 1 15 marks, just learn the at least 14 or 13 marks. Learn the Cauchy-Riemann equation, Cauchy integral formula, analytic function, and Milne-Thomson method. So this will be helping you to get the required 2 questions, whatever you want to solve, that you are able to solve in the module 1. So in module 2, so module 2 is basically the Legendre and the Bessel's equation. So Legendre and Bessel's equation only derivation is very much important. So the derivation of Bessel's equation, derivation of Legendre equation. So they will be giving the equation, or else they just give you to derive the Bessel equation and Legendre equation. That is a Legendre polynomial. So don't get confused with the Legendre and the Bessel. Okay. So, and you will be having this is very standard question, third and fifth question. So both you can ask or any one question will be definitely there. That is j j to the power of minus half of x, which is equivalent to root 2 by pi x into cos x. So, or j half of x is equal to root of 2 pi x into root of 2 by pi x into sine x. So this will be there. So and so express the f of x. So they will be giving you one polynomial and they will be telling you to express that in the they will be telling you to express in the form of legendary polynomial. So and prove that x cube plus 2x square minus 4x plus 5 is equivalent to 2 by 5 P3 of x, 4 by 3 P2 of x minus 17 by 5 P1 of x plus 17 by 5 P naught of x. So the problem. So one derivation or two derivations you can expect, and these two questions. So and legendary in the one problem will be there in 2C and not 3C and 4C. So you need to focus on these topics from the module 1 and 2. So students, this module 1 and 2 will be deciding factor for your passing marks. So if you are good, at least some 30-50 percentage good in this module 1 and 2, and able to do some 2 to 3 problems correctly without any mistakes. So 3 from 3, 4, 5, you can easily score the marks, because 3, 4, 5 doesn't involve more integration. It will not at all involve the differentiation and integration. See students, so whenever you're doing in your module 3, 4, 5, check whether you have kept your calculator in a correct position such that your whatever is required for that problem, so you have kept that in that mode. So whenever you're solving for the trigonometric expressions and all, you have to keep the calculator in the radian mode. So for that, what you need to do, for radian mode setup press ಮಾಡಿ 4 press ಮಾಡಿ radian anta. So you will be getting the radian. So just see, even you, so only for the trigonometric identities, for not all the things what I'm telling. So whenever you're getting a trigonometric identity involved in the problem, so ln, logarithmic, so everything you just correctly verify and solve the problem. So next, find the curl Poisson coefficient. So in module 3 is completely the numerical method. So module 3 is the numerical method. So in numerical methods, so you have to know how to find out the Curl's regression coefficient, Carl Pearson regression coefficient they will be giving. So if r greater than 1, r lesser than 1, I think you know all. So what will happen to that curve? So then that is the curl person coefficient. So straight line fitting ಅಲ್ಲಿ three kinds problem ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಬೋಲಾ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು hyperbola or else ellipse. So whenever they give you straight line, parabola, exponential, you have to write down the equation like that only, and you have to write the normal equations, and whatever the normal equations are taknage summation ಮಾಡಿ, you have to use that formula and substitute, and so this can be even the least square method also they can ask you. So using the least square method. So don't get confused. So that is only the method. Okay. So next, Banbutu. The next question is they will be giving you to find out the mean y and coefficient of correlation from the regression lines. They will be giving you the two regression lines. So based on that, you need to compute. There are formulas, 3 to 4 formulas. Just learn those things and practice more problems based on that. So you will be able to solve. So rank correlation coefficient is also important in this thing. Okay. So rank correlation matrix. So this much you do in module 3. So coming to module 4, see students, so they have to give you the normal distribution table. So if the values is mentioned in the question paper, it's okay. So if they have not mentioned, if they are not giving you the normal distribution table, T table, it's your right to ask and collect from the invigilator. So don't feel any hesitation. So you can ask and take. So definitely they need to provide to solve those problems. So continuous distribution, discrete distribution. So continuous distribution and discrete distribution. So adರಲ್ಲಿ marginal distribution of, that is module 5. So they will be giving you some parameters. So you have to calculate the value of k, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ, ಹಂಗಿದೆ, tossing a coin. So those things are discrete distribution. So binomial distribution and Poisson distribution both are important. So binomial distribution ಗೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಏನಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎನ್ ಪಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? I think root n pq minus nu the whole square will come. So for Poisson, both np and np you will be getting, but in the variance you have to subtract the mean square. So what happens? So this two derivation you need to learn along with the problems part. So when how to identify whether it's a binomial distribution or a Poisson distribution, I already taught in the crash course. So whenever you have the values, okay, so use those values and you will be able to do. For if I have a small distribution, binomial, Poisson. So normal distribution in the problems calculate. So that will be important. So normal distribution. So chart your so whatever the normal distribution chart is important, you ask from the teachers, and definitely they need to provide for you in the examination. So next, so definitions you have to learn from the module 5, that is the marginal distribution, null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, type 1, type 2 error, level of significance. So, and you need to practice the problems on marginal distribution, t distribution, hypothesis problems, and chi-square distribution. So students, so this is the passing package for your mod M4. So if you have studied this, you are definitely able to score very good marks. So lastly, I want to tell, so there are courses for the DSP that the exam is on 31st. Already many people have joined. BSP on 5th, CC on 6th August. This is 31st July. So 5th August and 6th August. So those who are interested and really willing to clear the examination can DM me. So the number is 9353932499. So you will be enrolled to the course. So in the course, you will be getting the handwritten notes, detailed explanation, recorded classes along with the live classes. So whatever the pending is left over, I can't start the new batch again. So I'm always informing in the group that the people to join. So I wish all the best. So don't be panic in the examination. So I think exam is on 27th, I feel. So I wish all the best, students. Okay, and thank you for watching. So like, share, and subscribe the channel.